Hi guys, and welcome to my Forza Horizon 4 review. So yes, Forza Horizon 4 is the fourth Forza Horizon game, and it is the 11th game in the initial Forza racing game series. Yes, that we've had on the Xbox, because we've had like 7 Forza Motorsport games, but these are the ones that I love. The Forza Horizon games, I love them. Forza Horizon 2 was probably the very first game I ever played on my Xbox One. I loved it, really good. Forza Horizon 3 just upped everything from 2, racing around Australia, these amazing graphics, expanding the festival. I loved Forza Horizon 3, and now here we are, 2 years later, with Forza Horizon 4. Yes! And it's in Great Britain. Yes, my home country. Woo! I love it. So as soon as it got announced at E3 that was going to be in Forza, we've got these changing seasons. It's going to be in Great Britain. You're driving around the British countryside and Scotland. Oh, I loved it. I couldn't wait to get it. So I went out and bought the Ultimate Edition. It was 80 quid, but it was worth it. In Forza Horizon 4, of course, we have the what's new from Forza Horizon 3 is seasons. Yes, in this game we now have big change for the 4 seasons, of course. So you start off with autumn, then winter, spring, then summer. Yeah, I believe it's that. I think it's the other way around. But yeah, and basically all 4 seasons get alternated each week in game time. So everyone plays a full week with us autumn, then it gets switched. Everyone plays a full week in spring, and so on. And it's really good. Like, because the map is huge, just like it was in Forza Horizon 3 and 2. It's a big, massive open map. And it's just amazing how much detail it is, how much it changes every season. Like, in autumn, all the trees, all the leaves are falling off, everything's brown. It's really pretty, that lovely autumn sun. But then in summer, boom, it's just green, lovely green British countryside. It's gorgeous. And then in winter's really impressive. It's just white all over, like all the snow-capped fields. The level of detail is incredible. How they do this on such a massive map. 4 distinctive different seasons. And then spring, which is Spring's probably the least impressive, because spring's really just a wet summer. It's summer, but just with a bit of rain and a bit of mud. That's really all spring is. But anyway, it still is very impressive, really impressive. That's probably the biggest change that they've brought from Forza Horizon 3. Really impressive with the seasons. That's probably why this game's getting such good reviews. 92 on Metacritic. 92! Britain, driving around Great Britain is fantastic. I love it. I'll go on holidays a lot to Wales and Scotland, so I know what the British countryside looks and feels like, and it even got the sound. There's even sheep and everything. You can hear them. It's great. You can drive around all the British countryside. Of course, Edinburgh is in this game, a miniaturised version of Edinburgh, and it looks just like Edinburgh. It's scary, because I go to Edinburgh every year for the Fringe Festival, and so I know Edinburgh quite well, and it looks just like Edinburgh, like the street layout, where the castle is, where the main bypass is. It's scary. I'm like, oh my god, that is Edinburgh. They've got it so spot on. I mean, obviously it's not the same size, it's a much smaller version, but yeah, it's easily the best city we've had in a Forza game, because Forza Horizon 3 city with Byron Bay was a bit, but this one really good. You can tell they've put a lot of detail into it. And of course, the developers behind the Forza Horizon games, I think that Playground Games, yeah, aren't they based in Scotland or based in Edinburgh or something like that? So yeah, it's like a homecoming for them. And yeah, there's also tons of green countryside you can explore. There's villages, there's mountains. Of course, Arthur's Seat, which is like the main mountain overlooking Edinburgh. You can do loads of races around that. It's great. Fantastic. Probably the best Forza map yet. Loved it. Graphics and gameplay are as amazing as ever. Pretty much identical to the graphics and gameplay we got in Forza Horizon 3, which, were already near perfect, because we already know the graphics in Forza games are incredible. The cars look fucking amazing. The little tiny perfections. It's just so good. The gameplay as well, the driving, it's just as good as it was in Forza Horizon 3. Yeah. Not a lot of difference, because, it was already perfected in Forza Horizon 3, so there wasn't a lot they could do to up it. But so the graphics and gameplay are nearly identical to 3, but still really good. I loved it. Really good. Yeah, still, it's easily, my opinion, Forza Horizon 3 and 4, the 2 best racing games you can get right now. Easily. You name me another better racing game, and don't you dare say Gran Turismo. Or what's Ubisoft's new big open world driving game? I've forgotten what it's called. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Let's continue. So you can buy houses in this game. That's a new feature. You can there's loads of different properties all over the map which you can buy with the in-game currency you get from doing races. They don't give you a lot. Basically, it's just somewhere to park where you can change cars and change outfits for your driver, which you could do in Forza Horizon 3, but it's a bit more customizable in this game. You can have like different dances and all that. So bit goofy, but it's fun. Yeah, you can do all that in this game. The houses are nice. Basically, it's just all different. Like you can there's Edinburgh Castle, which is like 15 million, but to buy. There's like loads of other lakeside lodges. There's little cottages all dotted around the map, which you can buy. A few of them are free for me because I bought the VIP pass because it comes with the Ultimate Edition. It's great. Loads of cars, as always. So many, over 450 drivable cars in this game. Wow, that is a massive roster of cars. It's incredible. That is incredible. And of course, as always, you can look into the cars. You can explore them like in the Forza Vista. You can just look at them like that and go explore them. Like you can open the car. But it's just the level of detail of every single car is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So continue. The Forza Fun events they're back. I think they were in 3. The Forza Fun. So basically online, where you just drive to a location with all the other online drivers who are in your session, and yeah, you just go and do these bunch of events. Like you go and drive around, you go and do skills, you go and do drifting, and then while that you earn Forza Fun points, and you can use those Forza Fun points to buy like rare tyres for the cars or wheel spins or different outfits. So it's all good, really fun, and it's great playing with other people online. Massive online. I think it's even bigger than last year. You can have 72 other drivers with you. Or it was 71, because I think it's 72 including you. So 72 drivers in one session. That's massive. So you can have races with 72 other people who are playing all over the world in all your cars. It's really good. There's so many races to do. So many races. It's just crammed. Like every time you complete a quest, it's like boom, 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 boom. You just get more and more races added to the map. Because of course there's different racing series in this game. There's dirt rally, there's cross country, there's the traditional racing game on like with the Super GT cars on the racetracks. There's that. There's of course there's driving around the cities. There's tons of different racing series, and there's up to 10 different rounds of each one, and you get up to round 10 eventually. You get like this big reward for each one. Not around 10 for all of them yet, but I've got to say my favourite is probably cross country. I love cross country, like where you're just in these massive jeeps or these land buggies driving across the fields. Oh, I love cross country, but they're all really good. I've got to say though, I'm really bad at the fast rallies that you have in Edinburgh. Oh my god, because there's so many sharp corners. I just can't turn the car. I'm like, I can't drift. So that was really frustrating because I'm not a great driver. There's not just races you can do. There's barn finds. They're back from like maybe they were in the previous 2 games. Barn finds. You find all these old classic cars which you can renovate, all hidden around these barns across the map. Really, really good. There's missions this time too. There's like you can be a stunt driver on a film. There's 10 different missions you can do where you're with this British director who's telling you what to do, and you're in these really fast cars doing these crazy stunts for a film. Really, really good missions. Really enjoyed them. There's also where you're also a test driver where you test out these top racing cars, like you're racing like Koenigseggs and like Lamborghinis, like to all these different clients, and like you got to get to them in like 2 minutes. Oh, really, really fast hypercars. They were really fun. And yeah, these are all the positives. I've got to say, my favourite cars are probably because this one's in Britain. I wanted to stick to like mainly British models. So Aston Martin, the McLaren, like the McLaren Senna, which is on the front cover, really good car. Of course, I wanted to play with the McLaren P1 from Forza Motorsport 5, the McLaren F1, which is one of my favourites. The Aston Martins, of course, like I said before, I bought the James Bond packs. You can play as the Aston Martins all from the James Bond films. Really, really good, like the Vanquish or the McLaren or the Aston Martin from Skyfall, and what's the one? Inspector. Yeah, so really, really fun. Of course, the Lotus. I love Lotuses. I'm a sucker for Lotuses. It's another well-known British make. Playing as Lotus's Spirit or a few of the other more modern cars. Really, really good. And of course, there's all the cars are great. Unfortunately, no Mitsubishi and no Toyota, I believe. Apparently, they couldn't get a license, but you'd hardly miss them because there's so many other models. So those are all my positives for this game. I've got to say, it's fantastic. Loved it. Just as good as Forza Horizon 3. Yes. Just as good, in my opinion. Even if it does, at times, feel like it's just a one massive expansion from Forza Horizon 3 instead of a standalone sequel. But I've got to say, with the seasons, with the amazing map, it does feel like its own game. And of course, it's getting amazing reviews. Critical acclaim, 92 on Metacritic. That's just... A few little nitpicks here and there that I do think kind of drops the point a little bit, but these are nitpicks. Bear in mind that the good far outweighs the bad in this game. So little nitpicks, I've got to say. The radio stations. For me, the music is what makes this game. To be honest, driving around the British countryside in like pop to like bass to like dance music or rap music or rock music or classical music makes it so good. I think the music stations are what makes the Forza Horizon games great, because if there's no music in this game, I think this game would get really boring really quick for some reason. I think the music and there's so many different types of music, of course, like there was in Forza Horizon 3, 2 and 1. You've got obviously a pop station, you've got a dance station, you've got hospital record, which is like, you've got rock music, which I really like in this game. Rock music, I thought was in Forza Horizon 3, and you've got rap music, which I like too. But I do feel like there weren't as many memorable songs as there were in Forza Horizon 3. I do feel like Forza Horizon 3 probably had the stronger radio stations, like in terms of music. Yeah, this game still does have a few great hits in there, a few really good songs. Like you're just driving, you're like, yeah, I'm loving this song, mate. This night lasts forever. That's one song. But yeah, there's some really good songs in this game, but not as many memorable ones. I think Forza Horizon 3, I think, had quite a few more, which is a bit of a down for me, because, yeah, I do think the music is what is like the second best thing in this game, apart from the driving. And yeah, there aren't as many memorable songs in this game as there were in Forza Horizon 3, which is that's just my opinion. Maybe other people thought it was the other way around, but that's just my opinion personally. I think Forza Horizon 3 had the stronger soundtrack. But still, there are some very memorable songs in this game, on all 5 radio stations, definitely. This is on me, but for some reason, I got bored of the game after I just played the game non-stop when I bought it. I bought it early because I got the Ultimate Edition. I just played it non-stop for like three full days. But then after a while I got bored of it. And I'm not sure why, because Forza Horizon 3 I just played non-stop for not non-stop, but I played loads for like 3 weeks. But I got bored of this one quite quickly, and I'm not sure why. Is that just on me? Is that because it's identical to Forza? Maybe I'm just raced out or something. I'm bored of the game because I've played it so much. But yeah, at the minute I don't really have much of an incentive to go back and play it, and I don't know why. I don't know why. What's wrong with me? But at the minute I'm like, I'll take a break because I'm trying to I've just finished Tomb Raider, and of course Assassin's Creed Odyssey is coming out tomorrow, so I'm getting that. Of course, the seasons change every week, so of course I'm sure I'll go back to it soon. But I think it's just because I've only played 15-20 hours of the game. I'm a bit raced out right now. I just want to focus on other games like Assassin's Creed's coming out soon, and FIFA's already come out. So yeah, but I've got to say, yeah, I'm sure it's just a little thing with me. I'm sure I'll get back into the game once the seasons change, because the season's currently on spring, I think, or summer. But I think it'll revert to the next season probably tomorrow. Yeah, because it changes every single week, which I think is really cool. Keeps the game fresh. Of course, there's different modes and different races you can choose, different roads and different races you can do each time the seasons change, which I think is really cool. And of course, I bought the Ultimate Edition, so we're going to get 2 different expansions too, which should be really good. I'm sure we're going to get obviously a different area of England we can drive around. And so we'll be able to see, just like Forza Horizon 3 got with the Blizzard Mountain. Yeah. I love this game. Really, really good. Easily, with Forza Horizon 3, it's the best. Those are the 2 best racing games you can get. I mean, and Xbox needed something, because in terms of exclusives, Sony with PS4 are just whipping their asses, Sony have got God of War, Spider-Man, which I really wanted to get, fucking hell, and Insomniac. Make it with Xbox too, come on. And of course, they're getting fucking Last of Us 2. Yeah, they've got so many good exclusives right now. Xbox needed something, so at least they've got the Forza Horizon games, because with a 92 on Metacritic, woo! At this point, I think the Forza Horizon games are probably excelling the motorsport games, because I'm not a big fan of Forza Motorsport. That's just so boring. Forza Motorsport, I think these games excel it. Let's not forget, Forza Motorsport 7, which came out last year, got 86 on Metacritic. And Forza Motorsport 6 got an 87, which are still really good, solid scores, but Forza Horizon 3 got 91. Forza Horizon 4 got 92, so clearly the critics are... I think this game started off as a little side project with Forza Horizon 1, but with each one they've gotten better, and the Forza games are starting to go with a dodgy path, motorsport games. So yeah, Forza Horizon 4, really good game. I loved it. Yeah, and I can't wait to go back to the new seasons. So you guys, what did you think of Forza Horizon 4? Comment below, let me know. And my final score for Forza Horizon 4 is a 9 out of 10. yeah, it's a fantastic racing game. If you've got an Xbox One, go out and get it. I don't give a shit if you don't. Even if you don't like racing games, you will like this. It's great, fantastic, loved it. So guys, thank you for watching, and of course there's so many games coming out. I'm getting Assassin's Creed Odyssey's coming out tomorrow. It's getting great reviews. Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out in a few weeks. Woo! Can't wait to get back and get. Woo! Love Red Dead. I can't wait to get back. And the sequel's coming out. Come on, Rockstar! I'm so pumped for that game. And yeah, and what else? Just Cause 4. Well, Thank you for watching, and yeah, go and get it right now.